Test, test.
Hey, you made it. Oh,
Brendan, can you hear me?
can you hear me now?
I can.
Excellent. Victory.
Victory. So, we've got a data validation script running right now.
FYI, I'm live.
That's fine.
Okay.
I've got at least an hour and a half, so
All right.
I can participate as much as I can for that. So, otherwise, my hands are tied at work right now. So,
Gotcha.
yeah, we had a vendor. Since you're live, I won't name names. Delete like at least an hour and a half of our production database. So
Oh, that's
yeah,
fun.
I mean, pretty serious stuff. So
Jeez.
and it's never the vendor saying, "Oh my gosh, I accidentally deleted half of your database." It's a partner saying, "Hey, where'd this data go?"
Yeah, always. Yeah, I used to have stuff here, and I don't have it anymore. And I'm thinking you did something.
Right. All right. Is the link for the tabletop, is that pinned?
I think so. If it's not, though, I can add it in real quick.
Yep, there it is.
You found it? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
What do you need, Kat?
And I'm eating lunch, so if you hear me chewing, let me know and I'll turn my sensitivity down.
All right. I don't hear anything yet, so I think you're fine.
Perfect.
Hey, how's he doing?
Hello, hello.
Gonna bother Serb. Where's that bum? He's got 2 minutes. He'll be here.
Okay. Sounds good.
Like in my raiding days on World of Warcraft, raid starts at 8:30. People log in at 8:29. Like, yeah, I'm here.
Well, there's even less of a requirement. Like if he were trying to do 2 things at once, he totally could. Because like me last week.
Yeah. Dog vomit, sick kids.
No dogs have shit all over the room. I don't have to run home and pick up my sick kid. That was on Wednesday. I think we're okay. It took me the whole session to realize that Songcraft was the music.
Oh.
I was like, man, we just have a really quiet guy in our group. That's 1, 2, 3, 4. Why are there 6 boxes? 1, 2, 3.
That's hilarious.
Seriously, it was the end of the session where I realized it. I was like, God, why am I so dumb sometimes? Brendan, everyone doing okay?
Yeah, for right now, everyone seems to be healthy and alive. So
Then you're doing your job.
Yep.
There is a bar that needs to be raised sometime in your mentality, but I can't tell you when that is because.
Yeah, I mean, right now we're just happy that we didn't have any flooding issues because we had like torrential downpours for about not quite a week. We got somewhere between 10 to 15 inches in like 4 days.
Jeez. Wait, when did you move out of California to Washington?
Let's see. I moved
4 years ago?
August 2023. So I've been here a little over 2 years.
Okay. I know I listened to a few podcasts as well where the people live kind of up in that no man's land of NorCal.
Gotcha.
And so I conflated that at some point. We're just like, yeah, he's up there in NorCal or something.
Well, I was for a while because I had been in the Bay Area for way longer than I anticipated. I was there for, Moved in 2016 and then left in 2023.
Gotcha. Well, this Dr. Pepper's not lasting. I gotta go run and get some water. I'll be right back.
All right. Yeah, I've got coffee. All right, I think we're just waiting on dysfunction, and then we should be good to go. Wang probably has to drop a little early. They've got a data issue that they'll need to, I don't know, deal with. I think we should be good, though. If worse comes to worse, I'll either run his character or give it to one of you guys.
Sounds good.
Or maybe I'll just kill him off first, then it'll be easy.
Oh yeah. Nothing bad has ever come from that.
Never.
Let me cast Thunderwave.
Oh man. Years ago.
I forget who. I was telling somebody about that. I think it was one of our partners at work.
Oh, nice.
She just got back from the big convention in Utah with Brandon Sanderson and all that stuff.
Oh, nice.
So, like we always talk about like fantasy books and this and that and the other, and she was talking about a D&D game, and so I shared with her my first D&D death.
That was the one I was trying to just hand wave, and it's like, yeah, we could just keep going, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I was like, no, I got this. It's so cool.
The best of times.
Are you going to announce on the Discord channel that we're live?
I am. I'm typing it right now.
Oh, look at that.
Yeah.
Okay. Shit. Nope, that's not what I want to do. Forgot to tag everyone. Try again. All right.
Oh, you had 400 views on the last session.
I did. I mean, I did send it to like 25,000 people, so you'd hope to get some, but that email had a lot of open rates and engagement. It was like 41%, which is like solid, and then 2.53% click rate, also solid.
I just want to say that I appreciate hearing your obsession with statistics and numbers, because this industry seems to be all vibes and feels. Like, oh, that's cool, we'll do that. But like, you're like way into the data about why what you're doing works.
That is absolutely one thing that I appreciate about him too.
I think that's the only reason you even joined Dysfunction.
Yes, it is, because I was like, shit, he's a numbers guy. Done.
Yeah, it bugs the crap out of me where I get this stuff and it's like, this is in no way usable as written. And it's, yeah, I really struggle with that. And part of it is I like to exploit the rules. It's like, it says I can do this. And
Yes.
if it says I can do that, and if I combine these two things, holy shit, this is going to be amazing. And so when you get something, it's like, well, it says I can do this, but if I do this, like, everyone's going to be upset. Like, no one's going to have fun. Like, this is not
Right.
This is not enjoyable.
You guys should have seen when he was thinking about moving the spreadsheet he put together with like National Weather Service data, school district data, property taxes, like all this stuff to determine like the best place to live in the country. It was cool.
Yeah, fun. It's a fun project. Moving, not so much. All right, I think I'm going to go ahead and transition to live so everyone can see my lovely face here, and then I think we're good. Let's see. So my expectations for today is that we will finish off the encounter we're doing. You guys will level up, the big one being the adventurers calling thing, and make sure we figure out if there's any other outstanding questions there, and then be ready for running the encounter that I have yet to build for the next one.
Hey, bonus points if we keep the tree from dying.
The tree from dying. Which tree? What are we talking about?
Junk.
Oh,
Junk,
yes.
Junk,
Yes.
Junk has like 1 HP or 2 HP left or something.
Way more than that.
I think it's 3. Yeah.
Big spender over there.
I think we all have like that same amount.
That means I have 2 more hit points than I need.
It's not totally true.
I think more than one is a waste, right?
I think you guys forget that I like nat
Stealth.
20 in my stealth roll, and nothing has touched me, probably or seen me.
All right, so quick recap and double checking. I've got all the character names and everything. Let's see. So we have Dysfunction is playing Kalen Frostbite, Bright, and Serb is playing Junk Bloom. Wang is playing Woody Tug, and Brain is playing not a copyright infringement Kerm It.
The frog is all.
All good on my end.
Okay. And you guys arrived at this arena where they are doing some trials to see who is capable of joining up for this expedition that Creed has been putting together. You passed the first round, though it got a little tense there towards the end with a couple people almost going down. You are going to each get 10 gold pieces for having succeeded on this trial. You're going to be going into round 2 in 5 minutes, so if there's anything that you wanted to do or prep or anything, you've got that time. And then, depending on how you do on the next one, we'll determine what happens next.
10 gold each.
Yes. You haven't technically been given it yet. Once the trial's done, they'll give you however much you earned for the whole thing. But yes,
Can
you'll
we
each have gotten.
that in
get
coppers?
a potion of healing? Can we all pull together and get our tree friend a potion of healing?
You've got 5 minutes. If someone wants to try to like sprint out of there, try to get that, and try to get back and give it to him in time, you could certainly attempt it. If you've got
My
the
feet are
funds.
so short.
I don't know that there's time. I'll just gotta stay in the back.
I'll protect you, big guy.
I mean, he's got the biggest shield, though. Why would we put him in the back?
Yeah, we need him to tank.
Okay, well, I'll stand in the front then.
You'll hide in the front.
I'll hide in the front.
Hide in the front. Love
I
it.
mean, maybe you can look like some of the refuse heaps that are
Yeah,
in the
maybe.
corners of the arena.
Oh, if I stand real still, maybe they'll think I'm a tree.
Yeah, if you stand real still, they'll think you're a tree or a pile of garbage or both.
Okay, yeah.
Pile of garbage
let's
tree.
give it a try.
I'm going to try to sprint out, grab it, and come back.
All right. Go ahead and
Do you
you.
have money? How much money do you have?
No, they said they haven't given it to us yet, so I'm pre-spending. First, I guess we would need to have an agreement that we're okay getting him a healing potion, because it's going to take our 10 gold pieces shares.
Well, when we win this one, we'll have plenty of gold, so I'm fine with it.
Exactly. All right. What do you need me to do?
So,
Or roll?
just so that I understand the plan, you're going to leave this room, go try to secure a healing potion from someone in the arena, make it back to the room, feed it to him, and then you guys will jump into the next round.
Yep. Or
And-
hand it to him and he could do it in the next room.
Sure, but you're also going to try to get this health potion based on money you don't have yet.
Correct. I will gladly pay for a cheeseburger on Tuesday for a cheeseburger today.
Okay. All right. Yeah, I would say let's do an investigation check to see if you can find someone who has a health potion, and then let's do a some sort of charisma check. I don't know if you're trying to persuade them or intimidate them or deceive them, or depending on what it is exactly you're trying to tell them. That'll be your other check.
What if he made a survival check?
That's a really good thought, but right now you don't have the ability yet to swap in your survival check for another check.
Right. So I quickly run out there, and because in my haste of trying to worry about getting back in the room, I probably don't make the investigation roll. A 9?
So 2 minutes have passed, and you have not successfully found someone that looks like they might sell you a health potion. So you got 3 minutes left.
All right. I'll do one more. Nope, an 11. I'm good. I got run back in.
All right.
I tried twice.
Hey, do you think he'll be back? I don't know, man. I hope we don't have to leave him.
Yeah, what happens? What happens if he doesn't make it back? Do we get his gold?
Oh, that's a good point. Maybe we should... Wait, Oh, you're the one that owes me gold.
The guy who left is the one who owes you gold.
Owed me. Yeah, you owed me gold because remember we flipped it and you had to pay me to allow you to cover me. The logic. Yeah, that.
I want to try to trip him as he's running through the door.
Okay. Go ahead and I guess why don't you make
acrobatics?
Yeah, I was gonna say you could make contested checks. Maybe it's acrobatics for Kalen and Kermit.
Arcturus.
Oh yeah, I forgot you have Arcturus. I called him the Mastiff Cat. I couldn't remember what his name was.
Yeah, Arcturus. I'll have Arcturus pounce on Kermit then if he tries to trip me. So I need to make mine. The ready to action goes off, so I'm tripped. Arcturus jumps on him, how does that work?
I rolled a 12.
All right.
Acrobatics?
Yeah, go ahead and make an acrobatics check.
Yeah. This is my actually good roll. I rolled a 12 plus 3, 15.
Okay, so
Why did it do investigation? Hold on. 12 plus 5 is 17.
All right, you see a leg in the way as you come through the door, and you just nimbly hop over it. And right at this time, you see
did you get the potion?
The yellow light go off, or gems start glowing on the wall.
Were you able to get the potion?
I was not. I couldn't.
Oh,
find
okay. That's fine. I'm feeling better actually. Just getting a little breath. Catch my breath for a moment. I'm feeling much better.
Yeah, you don't look as pale as you did earlier.
Yeah.
And you'll see like another cockroach falls off me, totally dead.
The lack of color really is starting to shine in your face right now.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. We got this. So
I'll just kind of bang my shield on my chest.
yeah, we got this. We definitely have this, right?
We got this.
We'll look up at the light, waiting for it to turn red.
All right.
Before we head in.
Yeah. So at this point, the light turns red, which means it's go time. I'm gonna have everyone actually roll initiative now to see where you guys fall in the order to run out of here.
Let's see.
Junk got a 10.
10?
15 for Woody.
Yep.
All right, 15 for Woody. Sorry, Junk got a 10.
Kermit got a 22.
22. Okay. And then Kalen and Arcturus, you'll go at the same time. So just what's Kalen's roll?
17.
17. All right, we've got this. Let's see. Okay, so up first is Kermit. The portal opens, and you just are a little bit faster off the getting ready to go than everyone else.
Screen?
Oh, you're right. I do need to share screen. Also, after this session, we should chat and see if we want to keep doing shared screens, or if we want, I can just change these into battle maps. We lose the height stuff, but yeah, it's
Share it. I like the height.
Yeah, I really wish that they would roll out. They just need like the ability for multiple people to be in the same session. Like that's it. I don't need any dice rollers here. I don't need anything else. They got plenty of that stuff everywhere. All right, I'm sharing the whole screen, so hopefully we won't have any timeouts. But if it does kill at some point, just let me know and I will restart that. I think we're good. I've got you guys all here, but we'll move you in. Okay, cool. All right, yeah. So here you are.
So did you just move us through the portal?
At this point, technically, only Kermit's made it through. I don't have an easy way to like hide people, as far as I know. I can just delete you.
Does it look the same as what I was expecting it to look? Anything? What am I noticing right away? Anything?
It looks exactly how it looked the first time you came through, when the first fight started. Okay. I guess player versus character knowledge here. When the fight started last time, you had expectations that you guys would essentially all be piling through this portal, and then you would be fighting enemies here. Because a lot of the times, how these arenas run is essentially it's two groups against each other, and so it's a bunch of humanoids rushing through and then battling it out. But the summoners can also conjure things, so. The way Creed had that structured, it was very clear after you'd started that it was set up more as like an ambush. So you're expecting it could be either side, where it could be the summoners doing more things where you guys are all going to come through and they're going to ambush you with things, or it could be you're against another party, or anything in between, mixture of both, what have you.
Okay. Well, then I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to stealth.
Okay.
And I believe we didn't roll this, but he actually gets advantage on stealth.
What does he have advantage from?
I'm going to snurf deep elf camouflage.
Deep gnome.
Oh yeah.
Deep gnome camouflage. So I'm gonna make it with advantage. Do the stealth with advantage, and then there's only 2 a day, so I'm gonna burn one. But
great time for
mod 20. Mod 20.
Okay. Excellent roll. Okay, so you have stealth, and you have popped in here. I'm going to move you just slightly. We'll say you came out right in front of everyone. So you're right here at the base of the stairs. And then, so looking around the arena, at the moment you don't see anything, and you obviously know that you reacted faster than all of your allies, so your guess is you probably are the first person here. And you are stealthed right down there.
Okay. So, I mean, I'd want to go up the right, not up the stairs, so that I can kind of stay in shadows and not like go to the very front where if people knew they were coming out of there, they would try to shoot. Isn't that a path right there? I'm sorry, left. I meant left. Is that water? What is that right there?
Sorry, behind you, like where these boats are?
No, there's like a bucket or something. There's like an easel.
Yeah, like you want to go this way.
Is that water, or is that banks right there?
This is a bank. You can definitely go up there. This is difficult terrain, so you are slower.
Okay, that's fine. I want to be like right up at that top.
Okay,
anyways,
that's where I jumped.
Yeah,
at parkour last time.
Yeah, because last time he kind of jumped over all this like marsh stuff onto this platform and then over to that wall. So you could easily like move to like here, and then this is what you see from here. So
can I see anything? Sorry, I just had a lag spike. Can I see anything or what?
Can you see my screen now or not?
I can see your screen. I just had a lag spike.
Yeah.
I didn't hear what you said.
I said this is what you see. So from here, you at the moment don't see any creatures or anything else. It's just the sort of facade of the city.
I want to stay tucked in. Well, is there anything I can get higher from there?
Not with your movement, because if you're a gnome, you have 5 squares, right?
That's half. So
and these are difficult terrain.
So it's 1, 2, 3. So I'm like 1 square further actually, because the bucket is 1 square, right?
The bucket would be 1 square. Yeah, I would.
1 and then. Okay, well then that's fine.
Yeah, I mean, I guess good. Let's see with where we had you here. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, because you'd need 6 to be able to move 1, because you only have you have technically.
Okay. Well,
sorry.
Okay, that's fine.
Okay.
That's fine.
But you you can see into the arena, and you still have your action. So you could ready an action. You can dash if you wanted to move further. Actually, no, you hid.
Yep.
Never mind. Scratch all that.
I hid.
All right, you're hidden.
So
Okay, you're hidden. You got a bit of a visual there. You're the only one out. And then, let's see. That brings us to the next person. So up next is... Okay. Let's see. I guess you technically would see this. There is an individual that you see pop out. Let's see. And he kind of posts up. You just see like a little bit of movement, and he's going to... where's a good spot? This is not actually a bad spot. He's just going to post up right in this corner. Oh. Okay. All right, so you saw this person in... they're shirtless. They've got on some like loose but very flowing sort of pants. They're holding a bow, and they've got an arrow knocked, and they've kind of tucked themselves into that corner, and they're kind of looking around. It does not appear that they saw you.
would you say that is a humanoid?
It is a humanoid. Yes, it just looks like it actually is a human. Like looks like a an archer of some kind. Based on the attire, though, it gives you much more of a monk vibe than like a ranger. All right. Let's see. Up next is Kalen. So I guess Kalen and Arcturus.
They're coming in around the same spot. What I'm going to do is parkour again.
Okay.
But instead of going to that tower, I want to jump inside. Is this a cart to the left where the gnome is at? Like, is this a building? See how the top is open? Can I jump into the top of... Yeah, into the top of that place.
Yes, actually,
Perfect.
that doesn't have a roof on it.
So I want to...
So you want to try to get inside of that thing?
Parkour! Yep. Jump
Uh,
off the crates to the top and then duck in.
Yeah, I would say you're going to need to make probably... I guess if you're trying to like parkour it, like run up the side, let's go with acrobatics for this. I'm thinking this is much more of like controlling your movement rather than like brute force needing to get in there.
Perfect.
So we could do some sort of acrobatics check.
24.
Okay, so your
The
dude...
first one.
which guy are you playing again? I can't remember.
Yep, that's me.
Okay.
Go
All
for
right.
that
So
one.
you're able to. It will take your action to get in
Yep.
here as well. But you're able to run up, jump inside, and then you have a cat, right?
Yep. Same
All
thing
right.
for
I would
that.
say the cat doesn't need to make a check to. There might not be space, but let's just pretend your dude's inside the building with you.
Cat can do... Well, the dog, right? Speed of 40. Can he do it in one movement, or does he have to dash as well?
Does this have the Mastiff stats?
Yeah.
Let's see.
Right, because there's no snow leopard that's
Yeah.
25 gold.
That would be cool, but maybe it's a new business opportunity here. I mean, technically, like the Mastiff doesn't really have any skills with anything.
Right,
He's
doesn't
just
have
got
the
that
long
extra
jump
speed.
and blah, blah, blah. Yep.
So I would say he can make it just because he's got that extra speed.
Awesome.
But
Perfect.
he doesn't have any actions left.
Perfect.
Let's see. While you're doing that, I don't think I would have had visibility of you. All right. Let's see. That takes us to. That was Kalen. Woody Tug is up.
Woody Tug. All right. So I'm just gonna run up the stairs.
Okay.
And I think that little little like shop right there, the one with the brown and white striped roof. I want to like put my back against the counter there,
Like this way?
and pull out my rapier. Yeah,
Oh, sorry. Did you say brown and white? This one?
yeah. I was thinking that one right there.
Okay. Yeah, I think.
So kind of facing the arena, and put my back against the counter, so something can't like sneak up behind me, I guess.
Yeah, you could do something like this. So you position yourself like right over here. Okay. Like as you're running there, actually, you can even see him from here. A shot does get sent your way as this guy lets loose with that arrow he's been holding, waiting for a target that he can see.
Okay.
That's going to hit for... let's see. 8 damage.
8 damage. Woo. All right.
So you take 8 piercing damage as this arrow just slams into your side.
All right. I'm like Boromir. It's like sticking out of my chest.
But you do move there. So you obviously saw this guy as you moved there, and he let loose with his arrow.
So, and as I see him and get hit by the thing, I will just yell out, "Enemy over there!" and I'll point directly to where I saw him as I try to deal with this.
Yeah,
deal
I
with
guess
this arrow wound.
technically you would see him when you're here if you wanted to have changed where you're going. So that would have been you started there, 1, 2, like
Yeah,
3
I mean,
squares.
I think it would have just like caused me to like duck in a little bit, but
Okay, all right. So you're still over here-ish.
yeah.
Okay, so that's your action. That's your movement. You still have your action and a bonus if you've got anything.
Okay. I guess I'll take out my hand crossbow and maybe try to return fire at him.
Okay, go ahead and roll your attack.
Okay. So that is a 16 on the dice.
Well, that
So
hits.
22 to hit.
Yep.
Would he have cover or anything like that from where he's at?
He would have stepped out to shoot you, so you would have had a clear shot when you, I guess not
Okay.
stepped out, but like he's hiding in a spot, leans out to fire the shot. You see him, you can use your
Right.
action to return at that point.
Woody,
Okay.
were you the one that also took humanoid, or was it dysfunction?
He is elemental, if I recall.
I'm elemental.
No, I meant for your specialization for today.
Elemental.
Yeah, I'm elemental.
Oh, okay.
All right. What was the damage on
so
that?
the damage is 4 damage plus 3 from my modifiers, so 7.
7 damage total. Okay. All right. So you've moved there. You made your shot. Anything else?
Nope, that'll do it.
Okay. After he gets hit, you hear him kind of let out this grunt, and then he, let's see, steps backwards. Let's see.
Wait, hold on a second. He had a ready action, right? So he wouldn't be able to move. He just gets to attack.
Correct. Isn't Wangfur's turn done? Or Woody Tang?
Yeah, my turn's done.
Okay, yeah. After his turn finishes, this guy moves.
So are you saying that's
But
some sort of legendary action?
I am saying that the characters see
Oh.
this happen and the players recognize this is a legendary action this dude is doing.
Okay. All the rules lawyers are just like, whoa.
Wait a second. Yes. This legendary action triggers.
According to paragraph 26 on page 214, that's a legendary action.
Yes. Oh, I just noticed this guy's standing on nothing. All right. Let's see.
It didn't break my immersion.
It did not. Not until I pointed it out. All right. All right. That was the end of Woody's turn. It is Junk Bloom.
Okay. So I come through the portal.
Yep.
I don't see the guy right? And I have no way to know that these guys are being attacked by anything.
I guess you probably see the arrows sticking out of Woody.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, Woody. I'll come up in front of Woody, so
Okay.
kind of to cover him,
Gotcha.
and I'll post up with my shield. Can I see where the arrow came from here? I guess Woody probably would say like he's over there or something.
Yeah, I had pointed at him.
Yeah, I think
Or in the general direction. Anyway.
you can't you get the general direction, but from where you're at, I don't think you can see him.
Okay.
Well, what is
Yeah, he's like way tucked in there, huh?
yeah.
Okay. Can I go like? Do I have enough movement to make it over to the like across the alley thing and like crouch behind the the red and white stall or tent thing?
Let's see. So 1, 2,
At 30
3,
feet.
4, 5, 6. You could make it to here as your movement. If you want to get further, you need to dash.
Okay. Okay. I will. Okay, if I use my movement to dash, can I kind of crouch and like half cover behind this, but those boxes?
Yeah, I'd say, let's see. So you got 6 feet of movement still. So let's just do a visual with your dude. So you could get to those boxes. You could probably get behind that wall over there, depending on what you're trying to do.
Yeah, let's go. Let's do the wall. That's
Okay. Yeah, so 1, 2, let's see, you had moved, that was 6, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I guess you can't quite get to the wall, because you can get to here. Oh,
okay. Well, yeah, that's. I don't want to be there because there's nothing to really hide behind. Let's post up by the.
there's a second wall here on the, like, you'd be in the corner
Oh,
here, but
right
there is
there.
like, this is a little alcove, so that wall is in between you and where that guy is.
okay. I'll
And
kind of like.
and I-
Is there a way that I could? Is there somewhere over here I could try to get like half cover between me and the guy?
If you want, yeah, I guess if you're like posted up here in this, you've got full cover obviously right now. If he moves forward, he could get to the point where he could just shoot you. If you want half cover, I'd say you probably need to stop behind this wooden box somewhere over here-ish.
Okay, we'll do that.
So something like this.
Yeah, I want to. Yeah, and I'll
Okay.
just kind of post up there, get my shield out, and I'll just for flavor pull a rock out of my pocket.
Okay.
And put it in my sling
Perfect.
and just kind of.
I'm imagining this pocket just forms as you like reach down to grab it, like it's just part of your hip. Right before this, you just
Yeah.
like rip off a chunk of your hip, and then now you've got a rock in your sling.
Yeah, I just reach inside me, pull it out.
Perfect. Okay, that all sounds great. Okay, let's see. I think that's everything for you, right?
Yep.
Okay. Let's see. So jumping in then, that was Junk Bloom back to the top. We're at you, Kermit. So you are hidden. You did see that guy step out and shoot from where you're at right now. You can't quite see him. You know he's back in that direction based on where he moved.
Can you, if you could Junk have seen him from that spot where he is at? Junk spot?
Junk could have seen him. Although, why don't I see Junk?
You like
I'm
hit him or
invisible.
something?
Oh,
That was
that's
the other thing I wanted to do. I wanted to turn invisible.
So you
That's
can
weird.
see him from.
He can't quite see him from here. He's right behind like these series of pillars
Okay.
there.
I guess I'm gonna creep up to the top. Since
Okay.
I'm still stealth, I want to creep up to the top.
All right, you were technically like here. All right. let's see. So it's 2. I guess here. Oh, I'm moving a plant. All right. Oh, moving another plant. All right. Let's see if we can find you. Goodness.
Should have just kept me floating. Oh, you just moved a rock.
I saw that. All right. All right. I need to zoom in and not be selecting anything. Okay. Here we go. Victory. Nope.
It's like why can't you make it like a layer? That's really lame.
Yeah, that would. I think. What is the issue here? Nope. Disappeared. I don't know why I can't select you all of a sudden. I thought.
Is it because you're up in the levels? You need to go down to the bottom level.
I went down. I'm on 0 technically, and if I go to 1 or -1, you vanish. Have I merged you with the bushes?
Really good at hiding.
You are just amazing. All right. Nope. All right. Well, there's always a solution. Maybe I'll just make a new version of you.
And just leave him there. Just artifacts of my character just all over.
Yeah, we just got like each turn you create a new body. So we'll make it canon. Jesus.
Hey! Start writing this down, man. This could be your next class, one of your subclasses.
It could be. It's a cool idea. Like you leave like these after images of yourself, and you just keep making new versions. I literally have no idea what's happening.
But not really.
All right. Okay. Well, let's see. So you're here. So 1, 2, 3, 4. If you want your small, I would say you can get out. I think this was you. To like, not quite there, but close enough. Oh. All right. Technical difficulties. Jesus.
Put him down. Put him down.
Trying.
There you go.
Okay.
Oh, he's down.
All right. You're here. You're back with it. Okay. So I think you could get to like here.
Can I see him?
Let's see. So as you're coming up the bank, you can see him. So
Woohoo!
He's this guy. I'm just gonna move you so you can. He's that one right.
Okay.
In
So
between those.
I am hidden.
You
So
are
do I get
hidden.
advantage on this attack?
You do have advantage on this attack.
Okay. So I would like to attack him. And
Okay,
let's see.
go
I
ahead.
get. So I get a normal attack +1, and then when I damage him, it may or may not change with increased damage. Got it. Okay. So here comes the attack.
Okay.
Okay. So we're going to attack.
Okay.
That was only a 10.
10 does not hit.
Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, that wasn't advantage. Son of a bitch. Sorry, everyone. Sorry. One more. That's an 18.
An 18
sorry,
does
19.
hit. Yeah.
A 19 is a 19.
Okay. Well, 18 and 19 both hit.
Okay, cool. Damage is this, and then 1d4. 1d4. 12 damage.
12 damage. Solid.
Yeah, that was a 3 for the d4 and a 6 for the d8.
Okay. Well,
I'm
that's
still like
sorry.
I'm crunched, like as low as I can get because I'm small. I'm trying to be as low as I can get, so it makes it harder for him to see me.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Well, that strike looks like it took him pretty hard. He staggers from that. And are you doing anything else?
I'm making myself smaller than I can so that he doesn't want to hit me first.
Okay. All right.
Because I can't. Well, if I had more movement, I would hide behind that basket, or I am behind the basket, so I duck.
Yeah, you're like on top of the basket, but yes. Okay.
Is where he's standing from us. Does he have cover from our attacks?
It depends on who's attacking. He doesn't have cover from his attack. And Kermit also doesn't have cover from this return attack that's coming in.
Ah.
That's kind of what I was looking for.
I know what you were looking for. All right. What's your AC? I think this is gonna hit.
14.
Okay. Yes, you get hit and you take. Oh, well, that's not too bad. 15 points. No, I'm just kidding. 3 points of piercing damage.
Okay.
That's not that bad. You take 25 points.
Yeah.
That's fine.
Not in the face.
Okay, and then he with that is going to move. Let's see. So that's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so he's going back here somewhere. So at this point, you guys hear a door open, and then everyone loses sight of him. He is back somewhere. You would have seen him run down. I guess let me just go over here a little bit so you can see. He essentially went down this hallway somewhere, but you're not sure where, and ran past the stairwell. And you heard a door open and close. All right, that takes us to
Up a layer.
Kalen. You're up.
Can you go up a layer?
Yes.
Up a couple layers? Yeah.
Sure. I can just
One
zoom
more.
out a little bit so you guys can.
What would I need to do to jump from the edge of this box to the roof or balcony?
Well, let's see how far it is, if you can make it. What's your strength score?
My strength is 12.
Yeah, even with a running jump, you don't have the distance, because that'd be 15 feet from like the edge of this roof to like the edge of the other roof. All right, if you want to try to climb up the wall, you certainly could. Like stand on this railing, jump to the other railing, pull yourself up there. I would say we're starting to get into athletics checks to see if you can pull that off, though, versus dexterity. But you could certainly give it a shot if that's what you're looking for. There is a post over here, and there's a door up on this other side, so you could try to get up that direction too. Up by where it says like
Let me take.
split lip.
Yeah, and then next round try to do jump across. Would I be able to jump across from that balcony by split lip to the other balcony?
You mean between those two? I think so. That doesn't.
Yeah.
I think it's only 5 feet apart from those.
And
Yeah,
there's
you,
that little lamp.
yeah. Like if you were kind of standing on like the outside edge of one to jump over the other,
Yep.
you could certainly do that. There's also you can see a door up there. You assume this door goes into that building.
Yeah, no, I'm not looking for closed spaces with somebody that's got some legendary actions. Yeah, I'm gonna try to get up there.
Okay. Yeah, so I would say, let's see, from where you are, there is a door on the other side, so you should just be able to open this. I'm just going to go first person on your dude. Let's see, so you should be able to open this door, and then if you wanted, you could try to like climb up that post to get up to that balcony. Make an athletics check.
Wait, go back to that real quick.
Yeah.
Turn to the right.
I mean, you tried that post too. You could, whichever one you're trying to climb up.
So that's where I want to go to. Yeah, let's do that one.
This
And
one on the
I'll
right.
use the awning and that. Yeah, I'll use that area.
Yeah,
to-
you could absolutely try to climb up that one. Go ahead and make athletics check.
Okay. Can I have it at advantage since I'm using the other thing to assist? Or no?
No.
Okay. All right. Let's see what we got here. 17 plus 3. So 20, dirty 20.
All right. Oh, that's a building.
Why is that plus 3? Should only be plus 2. So 19.
Okay, 19 is still successful to use this stuff to climb up there. All right, so you are wherever I can fit you. Here we go. All right, you are. Let's see. So that
I would
was
prefer to like
5,
be tucked by the table.
10. So 5, 10, 15. It's 10 feet to get up there. Okay, yeah. So you've made it, and you would be like right at the front. We'll see if it'll let me stick you there. You're like kind of in one of these tables areas, like in.
Perfect.
Here.
Already in action.
Somewhere like here-ish. Yeah.
Yep. Already.
what you
in
want? No.
I don't think I'll be able to see.
You could be like here.
Yeah. Keep me there, and I'll ready an action.
Okay. All right. You've got an action ready. You're in that corner.
And Arcturus will jump to the split lift, climb up the split lift.
Okay.
I'm just gonna move the whole building.
Okay, so he's on the other side by the other door?
Yep.
Okay. So he... Sure he is. All right.
Up there.
He's over there.
Can he ready an action to attack anything that comes to the door?
Sure.
Okay. That's me.
All right. Let's see. This is now to... Also, I just saw your comments. This is Dungeon Alchemist that I'm playing around with in here. This was one of the community maps someone built, and I decided to give it a go. All right. That was you. This is now to Woody. You're up.
Is his cat with him?
All right.
Up there, or did he leave him downstairs?
He's on the other door. I just can't get him to actually live up there for the moment. Oh, wait. Yeah, it's just telling me there's no space for him. But he's up here. There we go. Found him. All right. So you see him up there, Woody, and whoever else is looking. All right. So you are here. You did see someone run through the back that way. I guess
Yep.
you guys have also only seen one other creature. So it's...
Okay. Well, considering I have a crossbow, I'm going to load that,
Okay.
and then I think I'm just gonna duck kind of behind the counter in that little shop stall that I'm next to,
Sure.
and let's see, is loading an action or is it a?
You can ready
Loading
an
is an
action to shoot. You need to have like a free hand to load, and you can only fire one piece of ammunition per round.
Okay.
But since
So
you
I
only
guess
have one attack,
I'm trying to
that's
see
fine.
if I can hide behind there, if that's
You could hide
that's
or
possible.
ready an action, either one.
Okay. I will hide.
Okay, go ahead and make a stealth check.
All right. So, where'd my character sheet go? Stealth. So that is a 20 to hide.
All right, 20 to hide.
Yep.
You see Woody kind of duck around this counter, and from everyone else's perspective, like he just kind of disappears into the shadows there. All right, Junk Bloom, you're up.
Okay. From my viewpoint, I didn't see that guy move, right?
Correct. You when you were moving up there, you saw he was back there, but you don't know where he's gone,
Yeah,
or if he's in the same
I'm
spot. You did hear a door, though.
I heard a door from over there. Okay. Can you spin the view so I can kind of look more towards the right since? Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, right over there. Okay. I'm going to run out kind of in the middle here.
Okay, like towards this way.
And yeah, I want to use like how far can I get with half of my movement?
Let's see, half your movement. You were right in this corner here, so you can do. I guess to get up to that ring would be half your movement.
Not necessarily the ring, but like more south, more down from here.
Okay,
Yeah, I kind of want to.
Let's see. So
So
you could go like here. That'd be half.
okay, perfect. Then I have a hunting trap I
Okay,
got from my background,
nice.
and I'm going to use my action to set it right here and try to make it look nondescript.
Okay, so your action is to try to like set up your hunting trap in this spot, or
Yeah.
adjacent spot, I guess.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. So
Uh,
I'll stick it in there. Anybody that walks over that plate will have to make a dex save.
all right. Yeah, you go ahead and drop that.
And then I'll
Go ahead and
scurry
make
back.
a survival check for me.
Perfect. Yeah. Oh, nice. 22.
Okay, you're able to. This is just second nature to you at this point. You set that up quickly. You are able to kind of slide it under the dirt as you're putting it down in a way that it looks just naturally scuffed from people walking around. So it's very nondescript. You know where it is, and I don't know if you're telling anyone else where it is. They can kind of see what you're doing, but you're quite good at this. So it is. Even if this other character that you can't see sees you, you don't know that he'll know what you've done either.
Okay, then I'll scurry back to my little place.
Okay.
Where I was. And yeah, I don't know if you want to throw a mark on the ground there or something where it's just so that we can keep track of where I put it in case anybody runs over it.
Just trying to see what they've
like
got.
A rock or something.
We've got here, we can do an electrical arc. We'll see what that looks like. Can I shrink this circle? Okay, so not enough. Okay, so it is, let's see, you would put it like right here-ish?
Yeah, I'd want to put it as down as I could, probably.
Like this way?
Yeah. Probably
Okay.
like somewhere like over there somewhere. Yeah.
Let's... Eternal Flame. Nope. Blue Fire. Okay, there we go. It's in that spot.
Sweet. Okay.
The trap of the Shadowfell. All right. Let's see. So that is Junk Bloom's turn. This takes us back to Kermit. You're up.
Because we passed Woody. Or no, wait, never mind. Okay,
No,
yeah.
Woody went, right? You hid in the...
Yeah, he went. He just stepped away though.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so Kermit doesn't. Can I see anything from where I'm at? Do I see any other things that may have snuck onto the field yet?
From where you are, you cannot.
Okay, so we can't tell. I can't tell if anything snuck into the field. Okay.
Correct.
Then I want to. I want to run out to where Junk is.
Okay.
I think. Can you zoom out a little bit? Hold on.
Yeah, I can go top down.
Well, I'm just trying. I want to be a little bit higher out than that. Even I want to figure out if I want to go that top route. Even though I saw, I probably want to go the south route. So I want to scurry over to, like over to that. I'm colorblind green area.
Yeah, like here.
Yeah, to keep that in. But actually, is there a way in? Can I tell if this building on the right is linked to the building on the left?
Let's see.
Are all these buildings linked?
I think if you were looking at this from like over here, let's see. You can see. No. Actually, yes. There. Well, I guess you would, as a character, you wouldn't know that bridge is there. So you can see that there's a building here, and then there's a building over there, and there's an alley between them. So you wouldn't know that those are linked.
I want to dash up to the top of the stairs right where I'm at and go. I want to go as far as I can that way.
Okay, let's see. So you've got 10 squares you could move technically. So you could do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It's 8 to where you are. So you could get let's see, to here. Oh.
Okay. Is that right?
Let's see. So right here, right at the
Actually, I get
base
12
of the
squares.
stairs.
I'm 30 feet.
I thought you were a gnome.
I'm a deep gnome.
Oh, do they get extra?
Using NPM. I think they're trying to standardize 30 feet is everyone. So I get 2 more squares. So I want to go up the stairs.
Okay. Yeah, that means
I'd be on that landing right there, I think.
So that means the first round you would have been able to move 1 extra square. The second round you would have been able to move 1 extra square. So you have 4 squares in total. So you could get like here-ish.
Okay, that's good. I'd probably want to look towards the stairs though, coming up the stairs, not away from. Yeah.
That's fine.
And then I'll crouch because since I'm so small, I want to like duck into there anyways.
Okay, so you're kind of like wedged up against this corner here, with like the catwalk here, and then behind you you have this other stuff. So you're, I think, you You can't see much, and they can't really see you unless they get all the way over to where like Junk Bloom is.
Right.
Okay, got it. All right. Let's see. That's it, right, Kermit?
Yeah, that's my turn.
Okay. All right. So let's see. We need to go find this other dude. Too much. Okay. So he is stuck. Why are you stuck? Okay. Manually move him. Well, try to manually move him. Okay. Let's see. So that would have been 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. All right. Let's see. That is his turn. And that takes us to Kalen. You're up.
So he moved out to the balcony. Can I see that from where I'm at?
Let's find out. You cannot.
Did I hear him step out to that direction?
What's your passive perception?
Good question. 15.
No, you did not.
Okay. I will move up to that other table over there.
Okay, this way.
Keeping low from... Oh, that's him right there.
Yeah, as soon as you've moved just a little teeny bit, you do see him, and he gets his shot off that he's been holding.
All right, quick question. He moved 10 to get up the stairs, right?
Who?
You wouldn't be able to do a ready to action?
The monk he had to have dashed to go 10 squares,
Yeah.
didn't he?
To get to the...
So
To get up the stairs around the bend.
I will remind everyone this guy is a legendary, and he only seems to have used one legendary action in the 2 rounds of combat. So you didn't see what he did with the second one.
Sure.
So player-wise, he ran up the stairs with his 20 feet
He did
of
stuff. I moved forward and he take a shot.
Yeah,
Got
so
it.
you move forward. He had moved up, and he's also seems to be extremely fast. I'll show the
Did I
stat
get
block when
cover
we're done.
from
You
his
guys can
shot
take a
where
look
he's
at
at?
it. I don't think this hits,
I'm
though.
not ready.
What's your AC?
15.
Okay, yeah. The shot like slams into the post right next to you as you're moving up, but misses, and you see him
shit.
grimace as he's missed that shot and given away his position as you move forward. So you see him. He launched
Contact again. I'll fire a shot and then duck back to where I was.
Okay. Yeah. I think you can go if you want. I don't know if you want to. You would be able to like try to jump through that window or something. But let's see. Let's do your shot and then we'll see where we end up.
Nope. 11.
Yeah, that misses.
Oh, sorry, 12 because I got +1.
Also misses.
And then duck back.
Okay. All right. So you kind of walked forward a little bit, saw him, and then you're just going to step back and get out of range of him again, like here.
Yep.
Okay. All right. Let's see. Your Mastiff's turn. So he is over here. There is a door right there.
Can he crash the door?
Yeah, he should be able to go through the door. So he can like move in here.
Yep.
Is he just going right inside, or is he gonna keep moving through, or what's his plan?
You keep moving through.
Okay, to your side, or just like towards the other side, like this way?
Is that door open?
Yes, though it shouldn't be. I'll close it.
Okay. Put him up right behind that door.
Okay.
And that would be a move and a dash, I'm assuming.
Yeah, to get over there. Victory. All right. So he's right on the other side of this door then, right there.
Yep.
All right. Let's see.
Not being too loud, but, moving so he's not stealthing, but
yeah,
trying not to, like, make a whole lot of noise.
I got it. All right. This takes us to Woody, you're up. Oh, did he have to step away?
I'm back.
Okay, perfect.
Yeah.
All right, so you are hidden inside this stall over here.
Right. So yeah, I think I'll take a peek out and see if I can see any enemies to take a shot at.
All right, let's see. So from where you are,
Like I'll move out, assuming 5 feet of movement or whatever.
yeah. I'm trying to get the visual. I don't think you can see that guy. He's too high and too far back, and there's too many railings and stuff in the way.
Okay.
You're small as well, right?
Yeah, I am.
Okay. Yeah. So he's just too difficult to see.
Okay. So what I'll do is, do I have enough movement to make it to that next stall, the one that's just on the right of the screen there?
Let's see. I think so.
The one with the green and white.
Yeah. You could get to like here.
Yeah. So I'll do that.
Okay. All right. So you've dashed over here.
I'm gonna ready an action in case I see someone.
All right. You got an action ready to shoot. You moved over there. Let's see.
Yep. I gotta step away again for a minute. So.
Okay. No worries.
Right.
Let's see. I think this guy. All right, so he's gonna move up to here, but well, he moves there. Yeah, I think Woody would get his shot off as he's running over here.
Yeah, I could see it I could see him from when you did that.
Right, yeah, because I could see his character there, so he would have been able to see him as he's running down that hallway. Let's see, and that would be 5, 10, 15. Actually, you can't move that far. You could get to here. Okay, all right, so he's running there. Someone roll a d20 for me.
I got you.
Perfect.
I got a nat 20.
Okay.
There you go.
All right. So, right as he steps out and he starts charging over, you would also have been able to see him as he was running, Kalen.
Is it a disadvantage shot for Woody from that distance?
Oh, that's a good point. He's using, do you say a hand crossbow?
Yeah.
Is that still 80? Well, I can't remember what a hand crossbow is. Is that 30? What's the... Let me look it up.
Look real quick. Hand crossbow
It is
30.
30. Okay. All right. So, yeah, you're right. That would be disadvantage.
So I rolled a 10. So you can take mine.
So it's 10 plus 1 plus his dex.
Oh, he's barely in range.
Probably a 3.
Okay. So,
Is
sorry.
that 120?
Oh, sorry. It's 120. Never mind. He's at 80.
Yeah,
He's totally within range. All right.
It's 30, 120.
You said 13 to hit with the assumed
No,
modifiers?
it's
Either
10
13
plus
or 14.
1 plus
11
proficiency
plus whatever. Oh, yeah, you're right. Proficiency.
plus
So
whatever his dex is.
it's 13 plus whatever his dex is, which is probably 2 or 3.
Oh, okay.
So it's either 15 or 16.
That is actually barely a hit. Go
Are
ahead.
you going to give him anything for being partial cover or anything?
For which one?
for
He's
him.
just running. He's just.
Oh.
Yeah,
But we're at a low angle, and there's all of those posts and stuff. That's
Well, let's go take a look at his view as he's moving through.
the D&D Beyond says it is. Oh, I wonder if that's 2024.
I can't see it. I couldn't even see him from there, but maybe you can.
Yeah, I think I need to do it the other direction. It's hard to see down. Actually, I can't see him from here either. Why can't I see him? Oh,
1d6.
it's because I could see him when I made it up here, but he didn't make it that far.
There.
Okay, so he doesn't actually get the shot off because he wasn't able to move that far.
Oh.
Okay, so I guess no.
All of that for nothing.
All for nothing. All for nothing. All right. Let's see. He thinks he sees him. He fires off, but it was a figment of our imagination. Let's see. So that takes us to Junk Bloom, right? You haven't gone yet for this round? Is that right?
You're on mute, sir.
Oh, sorry. My daughter came in to talk to me for a sec. My turn?
I believe so. Because you
Okay,
put the
yeah, I
trap
go
down
after
last
Woody,
turn, right?
usually. Yeah, that was last
Woody
turn.
moved over here. That guy attempted to move, or he did move. Now it's your turn.
Okay. Can I head in to the building there on the left?
This one?
Yeah, I go
Okay.
inside there.
Yeah, you should be able to get over there. Let's see. So from where you are, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. So 30 gets you to here.
Okay. I'll dash inside
Okay.
and see if I can find some stairs or something.
Okay. Let's see. So dashing inside, 5, 10. Let's see. I think. So you do see that staircase there, and you also see one back here. Which one are you going for? And there's another opening further down.
Let's go deeper.
Okay.
We'll go for the in there.
All right. I'm assuming. Let me get rid of the roof so I can see you. Let's see. So that's 10, 15, 20, 25. So you could get one more. You can get like here-ish.
Okay, perfect.
Okay. All right. So you're there. That was your dash. This takes us back to Kermit. You're up.
Okay, so I wouldn't have known to go that way, so I'm gonna keep going that way. Yeah, down the hallway.
Okay. All right. So you're here. So you're moving
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So from here, you can see further down this hallway, and then behind you, the hallway you came from.
Can you zoom? I'm just thinking if I should maybe go into that building. Oh, that's the only door I see right there.
Yeah, you see a door right here, and then I guess technically you did see a door behind you into the other building. I think. Oh, maybe that's.
I
on the
want
other
to.
side.
No,
Yeah.
I didn't want to go to that. I didn't want to go further. I'm heading towards that corner. That's my goal.
Yeah, I
I'm
assume.
actually going to go in the door and go to the balcony.
Okay. All right. So let's see. Let's go. So you got to here. So now you can do
6 more.
6 more.
1, 2, 3,
see.
4, 5, 6. It puts me right behind the balcony, not on the balcony.
You talking through this building here?
Is that not a balcony right there? That's not a door?
This is a door, but it's into a building. Yes.
Right. So I'd want to go to that balcony. That's a balcony right there. I saw from the outside that it was a
Oh,
balcony.
you're talking about on the other side.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's see. So that is.
It should be. I should be like right. If that's a door, I should be at that door.
Yeah, you should be able to open the door, but you're still inside.
Okay, open the door then.
Yes. So you are here.
Oh, and I can see him too. Close the door. Close the door. I'm gonna duck.
All right. You make it over to the door. You guys see the door open briefly and then close.
And then I'm gonna put my ear against the door so I can hear any squeals of terror and pain.
Okay. All right. Let's
So
see.
probably would have closed the door behind me just for.
Okay, as you
sake,
came through.
but yes.
All right.
Yeah, but yeah.
All right, that door's closed.
Thank you.
Yep. Okay. Let's see. So this takes it to this guy's turn. So from where he is, I think. Okay. So at the moment he can't actually see anyone, but he would see. We would have seen that door open and close, so he knows you're over there. I guess technically he can see a little bit, although I think you're actually further back.
Yep, I'm further back and tucked.
Yeah, so he can't.
I'm ducked down.
He saw you on the balcony, but he doesn't know where exactly you've gone. So he's gonna. Let's see. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. From here, ooh, there's a ladder there. Oh yeah. Okay. But he can probably also see. Yeah, he's got a clear shot at Woody. So he would take that. He probably actually had that back one space. Let's see. Yeah. Okay. So he's going to take the shot. That's going to be a miss. All right. And then let's see. So that was 4 to get to there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. So he can make it up on the roof, and that'll be the end of his movement. Just let me climb the ladder, because that would be cool. Hey, it will. Okay. All right. And he is now up on the roof. Well. All right. I don't know that it's going to let me keep him up there, but he is on the roof. Okay.
Neat.
So this takes us to, let's see.
So I've noticed
Halen.
that it seems to like rubber band back when you use the first person view to move.
Yeah.
But when you drag him to the spot, it doesn't rubber band back. Do you want to try dragging him up on that roof?
Yeah, let me see if I can do it from this angle. I couldn't see him with that other... He's got this red outline, which is making me think I can't put him down on any of these layers. But maybe... Oh, I think I just dropped him inside a building. All right. Jesus. All right. Nope. Okay. Well, he's on the roof.
Undo.
Yeah, I did undo. I'm gonna move him here and then see if I can do it. If I can see, there's probably some command that lets you like break where you can put stuff. I just don't know what it is. I thought it might be shift, but it is not. Okay, well, I don't want to suck up a bunch of time trying to figure out how to stick him up there. He is on the roof. I can go into first person with him there if we need to see where he's at. Yeah, they need a way to like lock the environment, but still be able to control just the characters at that point. I'll have to do some research. Okay. All right. Anyways, he's up there. That was his turn. Kalen, you would have seen him run down the walkway there. And
I didn't see him, remember?
Oh, you're right. You are too far tucked back. Okay. So
Wait,
But could I have heard him
time out.
climb up the
Time out.
ladder?
Would Woody have seen him run out on his turn that time, though? So Woody gets to attack now.
he would get that attack
Yeah.
off. You're right. He would, because he would see him.
Because he didn't get the wait. Yeah, he didn't get the attack last time because we did all the math and figured it out, but he definitely saw him that time.
Correct. And we hadn't gotten to his turn, so he still has that ready to action. So he would have gotten that shot off. Totally. But
And can he use the same attack that he did last time and got the 16 and hit him?
Yeah, so he got a 16, and then he's using a hand crossbow, so it's a D6. Someone roll a D6 for me.
Seth or Serb, you got it.
Or
Sorry, what was damage?
Oh, I got a 6.
Oh, sweet. Okay, 6, and then I'm assuming he's got a +3 to Dex, but even if he only had a +2, that is actually enough. You see this arrow slam into this guy as he's like getting ready to like run, grab this ladder, and pin him to the wall, and he just kind of slumps down, and then all of you guys vanish and you're back in your room.
oh,
So
Did my
so I'm-
trap vanish too and appear in the room?
Yes, your trap is still with you.
Woohoo! Okay.
So I was leaning against a door, and I imagine when I like appear in the room, I'm gonna be like fall. Ugh.
Yeah, like the door just vanishes, kind of like the chair getting pulled out, kind of thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you
Junk
just
says, "Oh, whoa, what happened?
Did we win? I think we won.
Did it start?
just start.
I shot someone. I shot someone, didn't you?
I didn't see
Got blacked
anyone.
out for a minute.
Well, it looks like you didn't get shot at either, so that probably helps.
Yeah, I didn't even know we had started yet. What you say we won though?
I don't know. How many are here? Let's count. 1, 2, 3. There's only 3 of you.
Maybe they just needed to reset for some reason. Did it? Anybody see the bad guys?
It
I
looks
shot
like
one once.
Oh, there you go.
Well, maybe we won then.
All right, so at that point, the door opens, and you actually see the guy that you had just been in combat with, and he walks in.
Hey, Brendan, could you tune down the music just a little bit now that we're talking?
Absolutely.
Oh, you can actually do that.
Oh, yeah, it's probably actually personal control. I have it set at 50%. I don't know what you guys have it at.
If you click on their ellipsis, you can mute it, turn it all the
there
way
it is.
down.
But
There it is. Got it.
You know,
got it.
I
I was gonna say-
ellipsis.
I think there's an overall volume I can change too if you need me to do that.
I just turned you down, but yeah, it works during the during the battles, but probably not for during the while we're talking. Or more like that type of slower type music might be useful.
Yeah, we can try. Maybe we'll do mysterious. Exploration mysterious. Let's see how that looks. That sounds exactly the same to me. All right, whatever. Okay, so that's in. Okay, this guy walks into this room. Excellent bout. That was thrilling. I hope you all had fun as well.
Who are you?
My name is Creed.
Oh, you're the guy on the poster.
Yes, I am putting together the group of adventurers that will be working with me to try and figure out what is going on.
Oh, well, so did we pass then?
You definitely won the combat. It was well played, matched. I was very impressed. Great use of strategic positioning, and you never know what's going to be out there. So just understanding how to use your environment is fantastic. So you guys did great there. But I have one more obstacle for you. And once you turn in your answer for this, you'll go ahead and get paid for the competition. And if you can solve this, then I think you would be assets to the expedition, and I look forward to having you. And he hands a piece of paper to whoever's closest and steps out of the room. So on the paper, it says there are 3 barrels. One contains health potions, one contains alchemist's fire vials, and one contains both health potions and alchemist's fire vials. The barrels have been incorrectly labeled such that no label identifies the actual contents of its barrel. Opening just one barrel, and without looking in the barrel, you take out one item. By looking at that item, how can you immediately label all of the barrels correctly? And I will stick this in chat so you guys can read it and not have to try to remember what I just said. All right, it's in the chat of the voice channel.
Okay. I am not very intelligent.
You or your character?
My character. I think I have a solution, but me personally, but so would we know what a alchemist fire potion and a health potion? Would we know the difference in their appearance?
Yes, if you pick these up, it'd be very clear. One is like this vibrant red color, and the other one looks like fire in a bottle.
Okay.
So when we pull out a vial, we'll instantly know if it's a health potion or an alchemist fire.
Yes.
Right. Okay.
Yeah. So I mean, I think we set aside the vial that's labeled as both. Right. We can't open that one. And we open one of the
barrel.
other ones.
You have like 3 barrels, and inside of the barrels
Right.
are either health potions or alchemist fire.
Right. And then there's one that has both.
Yes.
So we're not going to open the one that's labeled as having both.
Oh, sorry. They also have labels on the barrels that say what they're not.
But none of the labels are correct.
Okay. There were 2 data that I missed. Okay.
Yeah.
Yep.
So there's
So if we
3
open-
barrels. Each barrel has a label on it. You know that all of the labels are wrong, but you don't know what is inside because there's 3 different permutations that each barrel could be.
So here's what we do. We open one of the barrels that has a single label on it, not the one that has a double label on it. And we look at what it is.
I think that won't help us though, because then
Wait.
I think if we look in
That
the
wouldn't
one
help
that
us.
we look in the one that says both, and whatever we pull out, we know that is the single barrel of that one.
Right.
So if we look in the one that says both and we pull out a fire potion,
Yeah.
we know the one that says health potions is... No, we don't know.
No, yeah. So yeah, we look in the one that says both, and if we pull out like alchemist fire, we know that is the alchemist fire barrel, which means that the one that says health potion, okay, that's
one
not
that's-
So
so
that means the one that
is
says health
labeled,
potion is both.
yeah.
And the
Oh.
one that says...
I don't agree with what AI
Hmm.
says.
Did you?
Oh,
you
don't cheat.
You put it.
Don't
You put it in
cheat.
the AI. That's cheap.
You
It's
don't have
vanished.
access to ChatGPT at the table. Come on.
Yeah, this is, no AI campaign. Come on.
Yeah, it's Brendan's
It's more-
policy that there's no AI, right?
Yeah.
More fun if we figure it out ourselves.
Well, the answer that was posted vanished. I don't know what happened.
I didn't read it.
I did.
looked-
I do
looked like
think...
it-
I
It
do
was
think we
sounding
opened
like
the
it
one
was
that-
sounding like the one that was being presented. That's why I was like, I don't.
Yes, but if we look in the one that, so we pull out the one that says both, then whatever we pull out, we know that is this. All of them in that barrel are that type. So then
But we don't though.
it means that what we pulled
Well,
out.
okay, so...
Yeah, we do.
if
We can
open the
tell
one
by
that says
sight.
both- Yeah,
We can't look
we
in the
open
barrel.
one,
Though. He
one
said
that
we
says
can't look in
both-
there.
We can pull out.
Listen.
We can pull out a vial.
So we pull out the vial from the bucket that says both, and let's say it's either a health potion or a fire potion. Doesn't matter which one,
Oh.
right?
Yes.
Now we know that the one that says health potion,
If you pull out a health potion, then the one that
it works
says
in my head.
What
Can't
doesn't,
verbalize it.
It
So
actually
it
works
doesn't
easier
make-
if you write it out.
yeah. So
what doesn't
if
what doesn't
we-
make sense is it's a 50-50. So if you reach in the barrel and there's both, and
No.
you're saying it's
No, it's not 50-50.
No,
Hold
the
on.
barrel that says both, does not
Yeah.
have both, because the barrels
I
are
know,
incorrectly.
but we won't.
Hold on. I'm just give me like one more like. I'm
Okay.
just writing it out.
Okay.
So the barrel that says both has to be our control.
Yeah, it's that one. But
Yeah. So for instance, we look in the, or we reach in the barrel, we pull out. Let's say it's a health potion.
Here.
So we know that all of them in that barrel are health potions. Then one of the other 2 barrels is labeled health potion, and we know it's not the health potion. We know that one has both.
So if you look at the picture I just posted, just pretend like we opened the one that had both, then we got fire. That means that the one labeled fire is automatically not fire, right? But then there's one labeled health, and that's not health, right? So that means that the one labeled fire has to be health, and the one labeled health has to be the both.
So is that going on in the premises that the labels are absolutely wrong?
That's going on the premise that all the labels are wrong.
It says that they are incorrectly labeled, such that no label identifies the actual contents of its barrel.
Yeah.
Okay, that's fair. If the constant is the fact that they're absolutely wrong, then
Yes.
I could see that. I could see that.
Right.
Yeah. Right. So it just matters whatever you're picking up in that. Does that logic make sense? I started out with the top line full and the bottom line blank, and then just filled it out.
I'm running through an example real quick to make sure that it's consistent here. Give me just a second.
You're probably doing the exact same thing I did. I just created that table with the bottom line blank, and then opened the first barrel, and I drew fire, and then wrote it out for the rest. I used AMP, but
Yeah, because then if you have fire, yeah, you're right. I agree with that solution.
Can I use a ranger skill here real quick, Brendan?
You can absolutely use a ranger skill here.
That's actually where I was going to go with this. So if pull out the vial, it's got a weight to it, right? How much weight does it have?
No, we know what it is. We know as soon as we pull it out, we know what it is.
I know.
you're gonna. You don't know how many potions are in the barrel though.
you can try to lift it up. Weigh them.
Like,
And that's what I was going to say. Do a survival check to see, okay, could this contain, how many jelly beans in the jar? Can I use a survival roll to see if I can guesstimate how many vials in the jar?
That seems like.
I think we've got this pretty close. We just need to.
Yeah, this actually depends. The wording of this is a little confusing because do we only get to pull one item out of the barrel, or do we know the contents of the rest of the barrel as well? So if we open the mixed barrel, do we know that? Never mind.
Oh,
I'm an idiot.
I
think
it should be.
Logic still hold.
I was going to say, if it's not clear, I need to clarify it. So
if they're all labeled incorrectly, if you open up a double barrel, it's only going to have one type in it.
It's only going to have one. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
So that's why you want to do that one.
Yep.
Okay, that also changes it if we automatically know everything inside of it then.
Well, we do because we pulled one out.
We only do because we know it's incorrect.
yeah.
Oh, fair.
You can't look in the barrel, but we had to look at one potion.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
just want someone to look at.
There are 4 lamps.
Yeah, I'm just going through it real quick. I'm gonna take off my headphones so that you guys stop talking while I'm trying to go through this real quick. I'll be back in like a minute.
So he's going off and programming it up really quick, and
Right. All right. I do have to drop Brendan.
Okay.
I sent you a link to my character sheet if you need that.
Okay, perfect.
So it's in Discord, and I send it to your personal email. So
Okay.
you have a personal email? I thought you were just Night Vision Creative. I didn't know you.
Okay, I think I got it.
Man has a name.
I think I have an idea. I want you guys hear me out, and then maybe this is what you meant by your table here, John.
All right.
So we reach into the barrel that says both.
Yes.
And we pull out a bottle. So let's say it's a fire, the alchemist fire. Okay.
Correct.
So then the other 2 barrels, one is labeled fire, one is labeled health.
Yes.
When we know that they're lying. We know that we have the fire barrel identified. So the one that says fire then either has to be both or health. The one that says health has to be
It cannot be fire, and it cannot be health.
Yeah,
So
so
that's
that
only
one,
both.
So that one has to be both. So
Yes.
then the remaining one would then have to be health.
Yes. That's what my table said.
Yeah. So we reach into the both bag, and then we. Yeah.
And we can
So
we
then
can
the-
tell which one is which on all the other ones.
The one that we pull out, the one that's labeled that, has to be the other one.
And then the remaining one is both.
Guess the weight of the vial determine how many vials would be in a barrel. How are you going to determine how many? How are you going to determine how many vials are in a barrel?
That is way too much. Not trade that.
That was me trying to make some survival rolls to make this happen and make it Ranger-ish instead of just us as players.
I would
Well,
say
he wants us to.
you could absolutely do this. Make a straight intelligence check.
All right, let's see what my movement is first off.
Why is it?
I don't know, just walking around to see. 16.
All right, 16. You're thinking that you have a slight issue and that you have no way to measure the weight of this barrel. They're all too heavy to move, so you're not sure what the difference in weight would be between any of them.
Okay, fine. Then we'll go back to the process of elimination.
All right. I think you guys have your answer that you're happy with, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. So a few minutes later, the official that had originally brought you guys in here comes in, and she hands each of you a sack of gold. Inside of that sack is 110 gold pieces. So you had to spend 1 gold piece to enter. So you're up 109 gold pieces from when you came into the arena. And then she asks you if you have your answer to the riddle.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. This is how I wrote it out. Is this clear?
That's the other end. It's wrong. You know that it isn't.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah.
Wait. Yeah, it said the same thing.
It does
But
say the same
you-
thing. It's just whether it's clear that that's what it says is the question.
You labeled the barrel.
Whichever item you grabbed, you labeled the barrel with the single item and is now correctly labeled.
Yeah.
You
so
know that the
both
label
barrel-
that lists the other is wrong.
Yes, that does.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yep. Yes, the item that you pulled out has to be the both. Whichever one says it's confusing to word, but
It is. I was trying to figure out, like, how do I write this so that the answer is clear?
the label that lists the other item is wrong. Yeah, so then that one has to be the both because so if I pull out a health potion, the one that says fire, I know can't be fire, but it also can't be health, so it has to be both.
Yes.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you just went about solving it the other way from me.
Yeah.
I said I have fire. I know that barrel that says fire is definitely not fire. It's health. Yeah, okay. Yeah, that works. I would make sure you edit it because you use box and barrel interchangeably.
I did update that. I saw that I had 1 box in there, and I switched it to barrel.
Yeah.
So I think I only had the 1 box, so I think I caught that one. Yeah. How'd this feel as a riddle? Like hard
Good riddle.
enough but solvable?
That
Yeah,
was solvable. Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
definitely solvable. It was like one of those, like, every time somebody talked, like, I'd lost my train of thought on, like, thinking my way through it. And so,
Oh yeah, everyone else's fault. Got it.
yeah. No,
That's weird.
it's a good riddle. It's just one, like, you just need to, like, sit with for a second.
Yeah.
It's kind of like where 2 doors, one lies, one tells the truth.
I was trying to think of like a logic puzzle Actually, my favorite place to go find these is to go look up people complaining about like Google interview questions or something like that. Because they'll have some sort of like logic puzzle to see if people are able to solve that. It's like part of the interview process, and it's like, okay, great. I just need to change this into D&D.
Yeah, no, that's good. Yeah, no, I think that's a good one.
Okay,
it's one that you're like, I can solve this, but it's
and obviously if the players are, I don't know, really struggling, then you can give hints because the GM will have the answer right next to the riddle. So yeah, and the intent for these encounters is to have them be easily played with either the combat, exploration, or social option. So you can run any of those. I'm actually going to just drop the page spread in here for all of those, and then you can see the full details here, because this is effectively what we just ran, and I tried to stay as close to this as possible. There were like a few slight variations, and I did do a combination of both the combat and the exploration with having the riddle piece at the end, which obviously everyone's welcome to change it up however they want. And I was going to have guidance at the beginning before any of the encounters that like some of these you may want to like mix and match them or maybe just do one, or it depends on how the game's going in the party, obviously, but try to make it as easy as possible to run. So all this stuff is on the same page. So you had your combat 1, and that was against the convergence bogeys, and then you had your combat 2, which was against Creed, the archivist, and then he is a legendary creature, though he is CR1.
Cool. Creed can expand.
Yeah, I don't see where.
Maybe go moves up to half his speed and may make one martial arts attack for Creed.
Yeah, that doesn't allow him to move 10 squares and ready in action to fire.
Well, he can move 40 feet, so he can move 8 squares as part of his just regular action, and then he could ready an attack. And then, you're right, I should change it. I could just have him be punching the wall, I suppose, or whatever to... but
well, yeah, I don't know. I've been playing a lot of Magic lately, so like the may help sometimes.
Or I guess it should be and can make one martial arts attack. Yeah, no one was ever within range for him to actually attack anyone, so he could just use the movement portion of the legendary action. But yeah, so first round, he moved.
Okay, that makes sense.
He readied an action to shoot, and then he was able to do another movement after, I don't remember, someone's turn. And then the next turn, he shot and then ran, and then somewhere in there he moved. And then this last turn, he only got his movement in and was taken down, obviously, as part of that movement. But he didn't know that there was a mastiff behind that door either. Otherwise, he would have gone in there and started using his martial arts. But yeah, and then this is also... Let me... I can't remember if I shared this one last time or not. These things are designed to be scalable. So if you're coming in at a different level, there will be rules to tell you how to play it, but you would have a higher level, a higher challenge convergence bogey. So there's a CR 1/8 is what you guys fought, but then there's also a CR 3, a CR 8, and a CR 13. And so these would be like the higher tiers of those. And then there's also higher level creeds.
Are we gonna do the same thing next time? Are we gonna do like we did with the escape?
No. For context, Brain's asking if we like one of the first playtest ones I had done was essentially there is a time loop where when they all die, they start again wherever the session started. So we essentially played like the same game for like 6 weeks, but each time they would be stronger, so they would get further.
Yeah, it was like a Groundhog Day, the encounter.
Yeah,
like the live, die, repeat.
Yeah, exactly. It was live, die, repeat. And then so like towards the end, we kept like breaking the encounter or like trying to break in through different ways. Like
it's like I know this is gonna happen. You've got to believe me.
You'd have to like persuade people, and yeah. and that didn't help. So then it was just like, well, I guess we'll go and we'll see how much longer we can last this time.
Yeah. No, it was fun though. I liked the how you guys kept changing up there. So, but yeah, for this one, my expectation is I will be building similar to what I've got on the encounter details, with a full spread of this is how to play out this encounter with a combat, exploration, and social option, and then whatever other details make sense to add in there.
That CR5 would have wrecked us.
Oh, for Creed?
Is that
yeah.
deflect missiles? We would never have gotten an attack you.
Points too.
Yeah.
We would have gotten wrecked on that guy because I did almost max damage, and so max damage is 15, right? Yeah, max damage is 15, and so none of my bow hits would have hit him. Oh, unless he has to use his reaction, so then we would have to like pile on.
You'd have to like coordinate, because if only one person's doing ranged, it'd be tough.
He would deflect it and still be able to do a longbow attack back at us.
Yes.
In the same action.
Yes.
Oh my god.
So no, he still would have wrecked us.
Yeah,
he would have taken us out.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, I mean, but by the time you'd be facing him, I would expect everyone to be probably level 3 if you were going to have that fight.
Right. And then we could do different things with like spells and restraint and stuff.
Yeah, you might have your bond, you might have your predator extra attack to get, or the reaction to make that attack when you missed. Like everyone would have more stuff to use, but yeah. So my expectation. Yes.
Sorry.
Go ahead.
Is that follow through with a melee attack or with a ranged attack?
Doesn't matter.
So he can deflect, fire, miss, and then fire again?
Detect. So, I don't think I followed. He only has one reaction per turn. So if he uses like the deflect missile, he's reducing the damage from that attack coming in, and then he's making a follow-up attack on that.
Okay.
Yeah, think of him like catching the arrow
cool.
someone shoots at him and putting it in his own bow and shooting it back at someone else. And then the follow-through is separate. Like when he attacks, if he misses, he can effectively use like that predator ability to make that additional attack. Yeah, so the way that I had built him is he's starting out as a ranger for effectively like the first 3 levels, and then he moves over to become a monk.
It looks kind of the reverse. Like he has martial arts.
He does, but if you look at his damage on like when he starts off his martial arts, he's not getting like the monk bonus there.
Oh, it's just 5. Yeah.
He's just having the 5. So his longbow initially is his higher damage ability, and then that shifts once he gets to the CR5. Now his martial arts is slightly higher, and then the martial arts keeps scaling up faster.
Okay.
Now 1d6, 1d10, 1d12.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the
I mean,
longbow stays the same for the most part.
The 5 bludgeoning damage is still pretty huge for a
Yeah,
CR, or for a one strength attack.
Yeah, the way that I structured that one is he technically has like that prey preparation piece that would be kind of built into the core there, but in order to balance the numbers, the emphasis on the math here, I can't have that attack be too high because then his legendary action is too strong, and I didn't want him to be able to do that ranged attack because like if he was in this kind of fight like you guys just had and he could get off 2 attacks per turn without having to expose himself, he would have been substantially more dangerous. You guys likely wouldn't have survived because rather than peeking out, getting 1 attack off, and then trying to hide inside the building, he would just keep popping out to get off 2 shots.
Okay.
So to make him a legendary creature at a CR1, he can't have the 2 ranged attacks. It's just too strong. Right. So those would be those pieces. But yeah, I guess I'm looking for general feedback on the encounter, and then I think we should level you guys up to 2, answer any questions you have as part of that, and then probably wrap there.
Okay. It almost felt.
Go ahead.
Go on, Seth. I will go. I will talk. The second encounter almost felt easier, but I think it's because of the tactics built in of Oops All Rangers. I bet if we had people like engaging him, it would have been harder for us. More people would have taken damage. Maybe
I was trying to get over there.
I mean, so was I actually. I was also trying to. Cause I think in a different map, it would have forced our tactics differently because we're like in this building and he ran back to a building. And I'm like, there's no way we're gonna find him without like going to find him. So I was like, well, you go that way and I go this way, and so like that's why I wasted my turns moving to get closer to him.
I'm actually thinking. Sorry,
I was gonna say in a different map, the encounter would have forced us to be at each other quicker. It might have been a different output. Like we probably got our asses kicked.
Yeah,
we just had two really lucky bow shots.
I was thinking for the future, what I might do is I think this map is a cool sort of setup with like the outdoor but buildings and things like that, where you guys can't quite all see what's going on, but it makes sense that like the summoners could drop these creatures on top of you. For the round 1, but round 2, I think I might actually do a different map and have you be inside some room where there's a bunch of doors off of there, so he can like pop in, punch someone, run away, because he doesn't take opportunity attacks. So that way he could have more of the like, we don't actually even know how many assailants there are if we can only see one guy at a time, but he keeps disappearing, and then we get attacked from like a different room or something.
That'd be cool.
Like Scooby-Doo.
Yeah, like that. So, because I think the map is slightly too big to have this kind of character on it, because it could also be just too much of a waiting game, if you will. Like if he's just hidden, and then you guys are also just hidden, and you're waiting for someone to pop out so someone can shoot someone.
Yeah,
I think
the
there
action
could be
economy. We'll win that in a grind out if we get 4 attacks every round, and he's making 1 or maybe 2.
Yeah. The other thing I was thinking about is trying to add an environmental effect that's forcing people to move, so you couldn't just like sit there and wait.
Right, that's what I was gonna say. Like the walls closing in, or like the doors are open, like the doors are all locked, like funneling you towards an area.
Yeah. I was wondering. I have that spell Glyph of Eruption where there's like a glyph that appears, and then the next turn it blows up, and so you'd essentially know like, shit, I can't stay in this room because it's going to blow up next turn, which means I have to be out of this room. Right. Something like that even could force people to keep moving.
Yeah, you could make some lair actions.
Yeah, could do it as like a lair. That's an interesting thought too.
Yeah, doing it as lair might make it be good for a younger DM, because young DM starting out probably hasn't used legendary actions before or lair actions, so maybe like throwing those in there might be helpful.
Yeah, I mean lair actions are pretty straightforward. It's like just on initiative 20. Something happens. So that's pretty easy to incorporate.
Yeah, that's a good thought. Let me make a note on that.
But I mean, and if it's like a pocket dimension world, like the lair actions could be crazy. Like all of a sudden all the buildings disappear, or like like so the bottom floor like fills, like the tide comes in, and like now it's like difficult terrain on water to like force everybody up high, and then lightning strikes in random places.
I think what
Danger Room from X-Men too.
Yeah, like I have. I don't know if you guys have looked at it. There's a GM toolkit I'd put together to make like dynamic encounters. Has anyone looked at that?
No.
Okay, so this would be here. I'll just share my screen again. That's probably the easiest way. So one thing, because the challenge I'll run into for any of these changes is I still have to fit it all on one spread. So we're not at a point where we can add much without deleting things. But I could absolutely have like a section before the encounters of like, these are all the things you could do to make this more dynamic and engaging depending on what's happening if you need help. the way I had this structured before is I made this into 5 different tiers with like kind of the ideas, like if you're playing like a level 1 to 5 game, just use the tier 1 stuff. And then it's split between like 4 different types of things. So there's what did I call it out? It's hazards, objectives, reinforcements, and tactics. So these were like the examples with like goblins rush in from a hidden tunnel. In this case, like this was obviously geared towards the previous book, but a divination sentinel witness rounds a corner and emits an alarm. A scout breaks off from the combat to race towards a gong at the end of the room. Acid burns through the ceiling and starts eroding the floor, like that kind of stuff, where you could just roll on here and then that thing starts happening, and that could force some sort of change in behavior of the allies or the enemies or both.
Yeah.
Number 10 on that tier 3 is pretty hilarious to me.
Number 10. Oh, yeah. Well, I tried to have this as a good split between like the...
I'm just saying, someone wrote that was horny, is what I'm saying. Someone gave you that suggestion.
That's not what I was thinking, but that's hilarious. Oh, man.
One that pleases her the most.
Well, it's canon at this point because it's in printed text, so there it is.
Yeah.
No one chimed in when I shared this. Maybe they liked it. I don't know.
Well, this is in the newest book?
Yeah, this is in the newest book.
Some of the dynamic encounters could potentially be pretty like unbalancing for like if we're in the middle of this Creed fight and suddenly there's 4 more goblins.
Yeah.
Well, you have to think though that these don't necessarily, they're not on Creed's side either. Or they could be, you could also have like the allies rush in where it doesn't have to be goblins, but it could be that you've got, I don't know that it makes sense in this arena, but the summoners bring in reinforcements for you guys. Like, yeah, so that could be an option, is to include this or outline the ability to use that.
And so the encounters back there, we're just running through the wait. Why?
Did you say you have the
you're
subclasses also ready too?
Sorry. 2 people said something. I couldn't hear either. What?
Sorry, you're worried about a 1-page spread, and yet you're using a whole giant chunk for Cold Forge Gauntlet. You might want to use that as the place you could do this dynamic encounter type of stuff if you wanted to.
Well, my thought was, if I'm going to include that, I would probably just include this whole spread, give them everything that they can use, but not like if it's part of the encounter, include it there. Yes, and obviously yes, I can take this piece out. I had the space for it at the moment.
Yeah.
I don't know if I have enough. Like I don't know if I have a layer option up handy, but those are usually pretty big.
But don't layer options aren't they usually attached to the person? So it would just blow out his stat block?
Yeah, but I think it would end up being in a different area. I'm trying to think if I've got one open.
Okay.
Because it like what I'm gonna do in this book, at least my thought is, like, I will have the section where you've got like the 4 of the creatures, and it may or may not fit on this page because I also still want to have a description like of those creatures, like all the stuff I've been putting in all of the previous ones. So if you wanted to run a character, it'd be super easy, because let's just go to one of these. Like here, you'd have all of these details where you'd have like just the general description of it. You'd have some lore options you could do if you wanted, like tactics, because like obviously you might want to run this outside of this specific encounter. And then if you have like the lair action, like this is what this guy's lair takes up. So it might fit if I like streamline that. And then there would also be like the regional effects if you're doing something like that. And then this guy has like a specific additional encounter and the stat block. So the only thing that's going to be on the spread is the stat block. I potentially, if someone's going to have a lair, I could do that as well. I wasn't thinking of adding them just due to size constraints for general, because this is ideally like the template for getting the setup for all of them. And then as they get more complicated, inevitably the stat blocks increase in size, and then I'll have less and less space. But something like that. Yeah, this one because I pulled this data, like this style of thing from the arena that I had built for Cold Forge Gauntlet, I did have that cod in there, but I can obviously put that somewhere else if we want the space for something.
Okay. Dysfunction had something to say.
Hit me.
I think if we're focusing on the map, I think that center ring that you had in there, that would be a good place to have like Doc come out of. I mean,
like,
it's
like have everyone start in there. You mean?
no, like every round, like a creature pops out or a spell pops out. Like, that would be the placement of where stuff originates from. I mean,
Gotcha.
it's just set up to do that too.
Yeah, that could be an idea if there's a specific spot, like in this case, the center of the map that something's coming out of, that then changes the way the encounter unfolds. Oh yeah, before we lose it, how did you guys feel about the? Like, I don't like having to be the one to move your characters and make sure that we're on the same page for that stuff. But I do think it's cool being able to have like the 3D and being able to move around within the vertical space as well. So for next time, would you prefer something that's just like a 2D map? Effectively, I could, output this from Dungeon Alchemist and it would just look like this. So we'd have like the map and you guys can move wherever.
No, I like this.
It's both. I like this. It's really cool that we were doing that, but it's a little like move there. No, not there. The other there.
Yeah.
And I'm colorblind, so like the green tent and the brown tent and the orange tent and the red tent or whatever, like I couldn't do that. I like the dynamic availability of like multiple levels of the map. So it's up to you. Just keep running it how you want to run it.
Okay. I guess I'll try for the next one doing something similar where I don't expect it to be as complicated. This was I wanted to test out the map that this person had already put together because it was similar to what I was thinking. It's more complex than what I was thinking, but figure we might as well start with something complex and see how it runs, and then we can try it for the next one on something that's a bit easier. And if people are liking that, then we can kind of keep going with that style, because I think it is cool, and that's always one of the things that is missing with like the 2D maps is being able to leverage the space and what you might want to do in there. Because it's hard to come up with those like, oh yeah, I would want to like totally try to scale this wall, get to the strategic position when everything just looks flat. And if you're playing like Rangers, that seems like the kinds of things that they would want to do.
Yep, exactly.
Okay, cool. I'll plan then to build out another map for this. So next time, we'll effectively continue the encounter then. Or continue the session. So this first encounter is done. I will build out the next encounter. I'll get a map set up for that, and then we'll kind of continue on the journey for this campaign. So for now, the only thing I think I've got left on the agenda is to get your guys leveled up and answer any questions you've got as we embark on your calling.
Sweet. Do you want us to take average hit points, or can we roll?
I'd say let's do average.
Okay.
I think it gets harder for me to evaluate balance if people are not staying within like that standard deviation of just based off con changes versus luck of the die.
Okay.
So
And you said you already have the subclasses. You're still working on them, or do you?
yeah, you won't get your subclass to level 3. If you do need to change anything, totally fine with that. The general concepts that are in here, let's see, where did I put that other one? Well, in here there's the 3 that we had chatted about already. So you have the Hex Warden, you have the Provocateur, and you have the Urban Sentinel. And then there is the Elemental Stance guy, which I had dropped the first draft of. Where did I build that? I think it's here. Yeah, okay. So the Elemental Conduit. So that guy, I think Wang was going to play that, but effectively this guy's just changing every turn to be whatever element he wants in order to be best prepared for what's going on. And it's probably a little strong now. I still need to do the math behind this one and see what I need to tone down, but this was first pass, so I'll leave it there until I do that. And then the other two that I plan to build, which I think I'll probably have time because we'll have the holidays in here, is do a first pass with like a revamped Beastmaster and then build out the Apex Chimera. So the Apex Chimera would be someone who's like getting evolving and empowered by the creatures they kill. So as you're taking down your prey, you are assimilating them and gaining abilities. And I think I'm going to try to do something like a real basic skill tree of sorts, where if you have for each, maybe you get like 1 point per CR or something like that. I'll have to figure out what math makes sense. But once you get 10 points, you can spend that on like the tier 1 ability. The tier 2 ability requires the tier 1 ability. So you can decide whether you want to go lateral and pick up like all the basic abilities, or whether you want to go deep and just go down like 1 to keep getting the higher tier abilities, something like that. And then, so those will be the three newish ones.
Okay. So I guess I'm gonna choose my fighting style of archery.
Okay.
And then for the calling, I was gonna take Predator. I think Predator will do some interesting things mixed with the Gloom Warden. That extra damage roll, or being able to do the extra damage on that first roll, will be able to do some fun things. So.
All right. Sounds good. So you're going to grab Predator. You're going archery, fighting style. Got it.
Yep.
Okay. What's everyone else thinking?
I'm taking Warden, and I'm taking the Nature's Guardian fighting style.
Okay. Sounds good. Are you rolling like Shillelagh, or what are you thinking?
Yeah, Shillelagh and Magic Stone.
Okay.
Are my 2 cantrips. And then I get 2 spells, so I'll take Entangle and Cure Wounds.
Okay, cool. Some battlefield control.
Whoa.
I know.
This is like against his religion, what he just did right there.
I can't get Healing Word until level 6, so don't worry. I'll swap it out.
Okay. Wait, why isn't Healing Word part of the basic classes you can choose?
Healing Word's not a ranger spell.
Yeah, it's not. I've never seen it as a ranger spell, and it kind of has that I don't know, connotation for like a cleric or a bard kind of having, or druid, I guess.
Yeah, but at level 6 I can pick a druid spell, so I could swap it out for.
Yeah, that makes sense.
I thought about taking Goodberry instead, but I kind of want to get. Actually, maybe that would make sense to do Goodberry. But I kind of want to,
because they could be like gummy bears or something that kind of like, or they're like little blobs of garbage that you hand to people, and you're like, no, it's good, I promise.
Yeah, no, that's a good point.
It's warm and gooey and spit in my pocket all day long.
I'm just imagining them being bugs, honestly.
Yeah. Oh yeah, you eat the cockroach.
Yeah, you just pull off a cockroach and like shove it in someone else's mouth. This will heal you.
Yeah. No, I like that. Yeah. I'll do Goodberry instead. I'm eventually probably, like, in terms of body mod, I think Junkbloom would want to go for the old, what's it, the leg that sprouts good berries.
Oh, okay. Yeah. That's in this other book. Let me go grab it. I think it's the old growth leg or something like that.
Yeah.
Does that sound right?
Let's see. Leg. Yeah, that sounds right.
Oh, shoot, I haven't looked at that. What should I be looking at body mods, or is it because specifically your guy?
No, I said body modification stuff is open. We haven't talked about like the pre-built ones that are a little more advanced, but we can certainly talk about those as well. So you're talking about this one.
Yeah, old growth leg. That sounds like a perfect fit.
Yeah, it does. This sounds like exactly his kind of thing. So But yeah, when you guys do have money now, so if you wanted, where did I stick that? No, it's in the toolkits. Body modifications. Okay, so here you can custom build one, and to buy a common one is 50 gold pieces, and then it have 2 common benefits, and then these would be the common benefits you can choose from. And then
how do we do the pricing with the uncommon though?
Uncommon
You just gave us 120, so.
For these are going to be the high end. If you're going to randomly generate it, I will randomly generate a price. Otherwise, if you're going to custom build it, it's the top of the range.
Okay.
Okay, so it'd be like 250 for the uncommon old growth leg.
Correct. Oh, sorry. If you're talking about the ones that are already built, those ones already have prices, so you would just use those. This is just if you want to pick and choose from this table.
I see.
Because these aren't quite as
I see. Okay, yeah. So if you roll random abilities, then you get a random price. If you pick your abilities from the tables, then you pay the top end.
Yes.
Body mods are body mods in the other book? What book are they in?
They're in the 3rd book, the Echoes of the Shattered Age.
The 3rd book.
Echoes.
Okay.
It's a good book, dude. You should read that one.
It's right here. I got it.
Yeah, so for that particular one, if you're grabbing just the common version of the old growth leg, that one's 30 gold pieces. If you're picking up the uncommon one, that's 160.
Oof, okay. I'm close. Maybe I'll just wait.
Yeah, and we can always upgrade it. So if you wanted to get the old growth later, I would just charge the difference.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah, there's no need to make this complicated.
Yeah.
I'm gonna look into these a little bit more before I.
Okay.
Think
there is a subscription cost that comes with these, so
right.
You'd have to think about that as well.
What is the subscription? I gotta get all the way to that part of the book. What are the subscription costs before you?
You either have to spend a spell once a week or pay some money.
Yeah, you're either buying someone else to spend their magical power to keep this thing working, or you're going to do it yourself. And so, like on a common one, you are paying 1 gold piece per week to recharge this. There's a yearly subscription. You can prepay for it for 40 gold pieces, or you just need to spend one of your spells per week.
One of your spells each day for a week?
No, once per week.
Just once a week.
Oh, okay.
So in theory, Serb might be able to handle everyone over the course of a week if there's a day that something doesn't happen, or there might be challenges with that where he doesn't have any extra spell slots, so he doesn't have any, and you guys have to go find someone to do it.
There's the prices right there. Oh, you have it up on there. See, I'm looking at my physical book this time.
Oh, nice. Yeah. So yeah, it should all be in there. And then so body mods are totally on the table if you guys want to use them. We'll follow pretty much the instructions as they're, or the rules as they're in here. And then if you're custom building stuff, then it's the high end of that table. If you're randomly rolling, then we'll randomly roll on the pricing as well.
And that random table is in this book too, correct?
Yes. I put that under the GM toolkit section. And then
Okay.
they technically have an online version of it as well that generates stuff.
I didn't know how to make it generate a second one because I guess I was just being dumb or something, but I was having a hard time trying to do that.
Well, that's not good. Oh, this is the wrong.
It came up with a randomly rolled thing, and then I didn't know how to make it roll another randomly rolled thing.
Oh,
Does that make sense?
yeah, it does, though it shouldn't be challenging. Let me just double check that it's working. Well, part of the problem was, did you make a copy of it?
I don't know.
You probably don't
Maybe.
have permissions if not, because the goal is to have your own, and that way, if you otherwise everyone would be rolling over everyone else's.
Right.
Where is this thing? Here it is. Okay, found it. Yeah, so if you're logged in as someone else, it should be locked, so you need to make a copy. Yeah, so it's locked. You won't be able to change it. So just file, make a copy.
Save a copy.
Yeah, and then once you've made a copy, then you can change this to whatever you want. So if you choose something, then it'll re-roll. So it'll grab the price. It'll choose two of the values, and then this is just pulling from these tables in the back end. So it's just grabbing all this stuff. So in theory, you could customize this to your table, whatever sort of abilities you want at each tier. And then based on everyone who submitted their name as they wanted to be in here, it's generating that name. So this is...
I was laughing about that, yeah.
Yeah. His bestial adaptation, evidently. Yeah, so this will just pull those two things, and then this would generate the price. So depending on what you're looking for. And technically, all of the values get rolled every time. I'm just choosing what you can see. So, yeah, if you wanted to have something that's leveling up, we could just choose common, and then you can see what's in here, and we could go add that in. Yeah, but yeah.
Okay.
So I think that's that. Dysfunction, I assume you're running bond, right, for your calling? And then that conveniently covers all of them. And I think Wang wanted to run Predator as well, but I don't know if he's changed since then. So I think are you clear on how bond functions? Do you have any questions on that?
I'm good with it.
Okay.
Do you want to go over it?
I guess maybe real quick, just to make sure that what you think and what I think is the same thing.
That's valid.
So why don't you walk me through it, and then if there's anything that I need to clean up the wording on, I will do that. But what are your expectations coming into next session?
So the Mastiff is going to turn into an actual hunting cat, right? So it's going to be the Ranger Companion. It's going to be medium beast.
Yep.
The stats are all right there. Kind of speaks for themselves. The trait that I'm going to pick is the dire variant. So he's going to be a large size, and I'm going to be mounted on top of him.
Sounds fun.
And then the fighting style is going to be defensive. And as a variant human, I took mounted combat as my free feat or whatever. So I don't have to worry about barding at this point, but you will eventually need to be worried about barding for the cat.
Yeah, I need to think about what I want to do with that, because we probably either need to call it out directly that this is allowed, or call out directly that like this spiritual creature can't have the barding, and give some lore justification for that.
You could add like one of the ability things that you can choose from,
like one of the traits.
One of the traits could be proficiency in armor.
Yeah, we could change the hardened hide, because that's relatively close.
Or you could just say hardened hide is the companion's AC increases by an amount equal to the proficiency bonus due to the hide hardening, or you add armor, you're adding armor to it, blah, blah, blah. You could just thematically.
Yeah, hardened hide is barding. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's probably the best way to do it, and that way because I think the issue we'll run into is if this guy's AC can get too high, because you could effectively like not do that trait like you're gonna do the dire variant, and still pick up effectively like a huge AC boost at the same time, then I have to tone down the strength of the creature, which I don't think anyone wants. So,
wait, say that again.
I was going to say
both,
like
barding and what?
Well, not necessarily hardened. Like if you are effectively getting the benefits of hardened hide from buying armor and paying money for it, then I got to tone down the strength of it. So I think that's actually a pretty elegant solution. I'll make a note that I need to change that. Actually, let me do it over here so I don't forget.
Yeah, because the calling's not even like the Beastmaster class.
Correct. That one's going to have stuff on top. This should just be the base ranger, with it being comparable to like the base fighter, the base barbarian, the base paladin, etc.
Right.
Now,
yes.
the question that
bond to be too strong. Just
yes,
it's not the actual subclass.
Correct. So it just needs to be strong enough that it's like effectively the bond needs to be as strong, or the creature needs to be as strong as the extra benefits you get is from Predator, which needs to be as strong as the spell options you get from Warden. All right. Sorry, Dysfunction, you had something else.
At 10th level, you get an additional, with the bond, you get an additional trait. Can you choose from the previous list or from this new list?
Yes.
Or is it only from
Do I
that?
need to clean up that wording? These options are also available to choose from.
Okay. If that's what I read that, I wanted to make sure that that was the intent.
That is the intent. So you effectively you have two options, and you have more options to choose from. So you could choose from this list for both or the other list for both.
Okay.
You know what I probably need to say, though? You can only take a trait once.
Ooh.
Yeah, so you don't take 2 lethality.
Yeah, or even just like the 2 toughness and end up with like an extra like 80
I was going to
hit
say
points or
hardened
something.
strike. Yeah, hardened hide. Yeah. Boom.
Yeah.
2 hardened hides. Woo! Let's go.
Yeah. Probably needs to go
Now-
here.
It'd be like +8 to your AC.
Is there a class feat that I could? You know how? Hey, here's this feat. You can get extra cantrips. You can take this feat. You get extra fighting styles. You take this feat. You get extra whatever. Is there a feat that I could gain an additional trait?
Ooh. You're gonna waste a full feed on that?
I don't have a plan for that because
Depends on what the feat was.
the versions that are set up for that, they only require you to make one choice, not 2. Because like if you got access to that, like I'm thinking of like Eldritch Invocation.
Yep.
I'm gonna have to drop, guys.
Okay, all right, we'll catch you later.
Talk to you later. Bye.
Because if you get, because you would have to be able to choose. I think because you'd be able to potentially double dip, which could be a problem, or you'd have to already be locked into this, in which case it's only a ranger feat. So I probably won't open that up. So you only have the choices as you're rolling through the calling improvements as you're getting them, but not like you wouldn't get extra outside of the base class. But that doesn't mean you wouldn't necessarily get some from a subclass. So
Sure.
we could do it that way.
And that's what I was gonna when you were looking at the Beastmaster, when you were gonna revamp it, is that gonna be expanding into this, or is it going to add another animal?
It's not going to add another animal. The way my initial concept that I've been playing around with, I haven't gotten much down besides my basic notes here, but I want all subclasses, if possible, to still be viable regardless of the calling you chose. And so that's obviously easy for all of the things that were pre-built, because none of them, like since the Ranger had no core mechanics, like none of them tied into the core mechanics outside of spells. So that's easy. But going forward, you obviously will have these core mechanics that you could tie into. So my thought was each of these callings would do it differently. So maybe the Predator, when he's making an attack, like a swarm of crows swoops in and attacks this creature as well. Like that's his version of like the Beastmaster. Like the animal companions are helping him, but he doesn't have like a animal that he is controlling. That would be only with the bond calling. And with that one, my initial thought was to open up traits where you can choose a second trait or something along those lines. So that, like, if you really wanted to like deck out your beast, then you would go with Beastmaster, and then you'd get additional abilities for your creature. And that's where you're getting your strength. And because it's not taking your actions and stuff, you still have all the core capabilities of the Ranger.
Okay.
So
Next question.
Yes.
Sidekick. How would sidekick rules change a companion in your perspective?
I don't know that they would. I think they would be completely separate.
No, I mean, they have sidekick rules where you can your familiar gains levels.
I'll have to
So
dig
psychic.
into those further. I'm trying to remember which book. Does that come out in Tasha's? Okay. Yeah, I haven't played those, so I'll have to see how that's structured. Yeah, I got Tasha's behind me somewhere.
Now, I wouldn't do this for this playtest, right? Because we're trying to figure out base mechanics, right?
Yeah.
How does this work? How do these things, right? And there's not a rule that a DM will allow it. So I'm not going to break your game with that, with optional rules. I'm going to break the game with base rules. So you don't need to worry about me taking that. I was just asking about it in general.
Yeah, I mean, this is really up to the DM on whether they're going to use this or not. So, and it's not too different from a lot of the other things.
Okay.
I can certainly add some details if there's some sort of common question on how something would work, but I imagine it wouldn't really be all that dissimilar to, like, I don't know, if you're playing a summoner or if you're playing a necromancer and you've got like a bunch of skeletons up or whatever. So if you're playing the sidekick rules, everyone probably is going to want a sidekick, and then at that point it kind of neutralizes out any differences in power.
That was my questions for right now.
Okay. The one other thing I was going to mention, Serb, you still on?
Yep, I'm still here.
I have a note here that this isn't the final version of the spells because I'm still building them and I don't want to do it twice. But in the spells section, which is somewhere in here, I realize I don't think I shared these. There are a couple new spell options, so I likely need to send these your way so you have them. Okay. All of these spells are ranger spells for the intents of being able to use them. Because I think...
Shoot, I do have one more question.
Let's see. So there are a couple first level spells. I don't know if you'll want any of them or not, based on the type of build it sounds like you're going to run. But I figure you should at least have them so you can see them. Okay. I think, let me just pull my notes out of here, and I should be able to send this over relatively as is. What is this? Okay, I need to clean this up a little bit. It's off, but I will try to get that out later today.
Okay, cool.
Remind myself.
Sounds good.
Okay, cool.
Sorry, I did have one last question.
Yeah.
So we already said that during combat, it's a free action basically to mentally command the animal companion to attack.
Yes. I think that's what I wrote. That should be how it's functioning.
Yep, right there to the left.
Yeah, so it takes the dodge action unless you mentally command it to take another action. No action required.
Okay. What happens? I'm going to go up to this one. Yeah, what happens when you start getting multi-attack? How does that change the companion at all?
Nope.
Can
Though
you replace one of your attacks for the animal companion, like as a trait?
I didn't add that level of complexity into it, though we could think about that if we wanted. When you hit 17, your creature just gets multi-attack, so it can take 2 attacks.
Mm-hmm.
But outside of that, it's only making 1 attack. And I probably will leave it there just to keep the balance simpler, because otherwise it'll get really complex to try to figure out, is it like who has the better option to attack? So should the ranger be subbing out all of their attacks for their companion versus this one is just a guaranteed extra every round?
Sure. Like with the warlock, you replace one of your attacks with your familiar's attack, but it uses the familiar's reaction to do that. So it can't do every attack, just one additional attack.
Yeah, but you'd still be having to choose whether that makes more sense.
Yep. Absolutely.
Because I think right now it's there is no choice. Your familiar or your beast companion gets that attack every round, assuming you for free tell it to do so.
Right, and so the way I would be playing it then is because I have mounted combat, you're not going to be able to attack my cat. You'd have to attack me. So my cat is, instead of taking a strike action, would give me aid, either causing you to attack with disadvantage or causing me to attack with advantage every single attack of mine.
Yeah, I think that should be fine.
Okay.
Yeah, because you're sacrificing the damage that your cat would be doing to, I guess, either giving you advantage to attack. Giving you advantage to attack, and then you're just more accurate with your attack, at least one of them. Once you get multi-attack, or once you get 2 attacks per round, then that'll decrease. Unless you're doing like 2 weapons, then you already have 3 attacks once you get there.
Well, that's right, because we're in 2014. I was going to say, because then I would have Nick and Vex and blah, 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 blah. But nope, never mind. We're good.
Yeah, no, eventually you would be able to start having like all those things stacking together. And that's part of the reason that I'd built all of this stuff to not suck up the bonus action, because the ranger already has so many bonus actions between their spells. And then in the new version is the same problem if you wanted to do like the dual wield. That build doesn't work very well if you have to use your bonus action for Hunter's Mark and stuff like that all the time.
Yep. Cool. All right.
That's
cool. All my stuff.
Anything else? Otherwise, I think we can probably wrap here, and we'll plan. Everyone will be level 2 next time. We'll jump into the next encounter and continue the campaign on and keep playtesting this stuff.
Sorry, this is the 26th, right? Or in 2 weeks?
I don't think we're doing I can't do the 26th. I won't be home, so I won't have access to any of my stuff.
Okay.
So the 2nd, maybe?
So probably the 2nd if folks are back and ready to roll.
I think I should.
Kids might still be out of school, though.
Yeah, we'll have to run it by...
Yeah,
John.
I'll just drop something and see when we can do it next.
I can do it this Friday and every other Friday if we get to the...
Okay, so the 9th. I think that's what we had talked about previously, now that we're talking about it again. Because those off weeks, I think, were easier. And then the 9th, folks would be back from break. And I think pretty much all kids would be back in school at that point.
Awesome.
Okay, cool. All right, I'll send out a note on that. I have a couple action items. I need to get the updated spells over to you. Sorry?
Anything you need from us?
If you want to read through that encounter I'd sent over and just see if there's anything else that's not clear or that would be hard to run or that would be a better way to do it, sure. I would appreciate that. And then, just as we're leveling stuff up, if language is confusing or not clear, or if we're playing something and it's like, oh, that doesn't work how I thought it works, like, let's fix that stuff.
Awesome.
Cool.